What's going on, everybody? I'm Captain Robert and crew, and this is Call the Netherdeep, Cat Edition, Episode 7.
Double feature Tuesday, Thursday, whatever day.
Happy.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Cat Edition, hold on.
Cat, not cat.
I wish I had the immunity that I had.
Give me that kitty.
Oh my God.
The Chunker's chin. Oh, the Chunker's chin at the end. I will screenshot that later.
Fortuna. Oh man.
It's so good.
If you got those Fortuna emotes, man, throw them up.
Oh, yeah.
Teddy.
Let's see that.
Bradley has been in the garage these days. She wanted to come out and hang out today.
Oh,
Who
she
am I to say no?
stand by her, man.
It's my cat.
She goes, I want male presents tonight. See, it's something else, man. Welcome, everybody. Dean Double Feature Part 2. Let's go.
Let's go. Happy Thursday.
Let's do things.
Yes, things and stuff.
Timmy's
Tim,
back.
You want to play your character?
I gotta go,
Oh,
guys.
hey. I don't need any combat tonight because Tim's here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
It's gonna be an all RP. You know.
Actually, we're just gonna do. Oh no, that's radio. We're gonna do Tim. We're just doing Tim Square the whole time.
Oh,
Here we go.
Hey,
One more
your
flex for the
viewership-
single square, please.
Your
where's the
viewership
flex?
automatically goes down.
Don't worry, I just put Quirky, Becca, and Sam in the thumbnails, and I survived. That's it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a fucking career. It's okay. I told Glam, I said, I'm sorry, bro. You speak in literally half of this clip, but it's unfortunate. You got 28 views. I switched it to Becca and it tripled. I'm sorry. It's just how it is.
It's just the way the world works.
I don't know, man. With that shirt he was wearing today, you
Ooh.
might triple them.
Turn around and reverse it. Oh, they're nothing but fucking clips today. They were some chuckle fucks, that's for sure. Love it. Love it.
That's why you keep us around.
Hey man, I couldn't do it any other way. For real. I'm used to working with people, and I realize I'm like, I could not go back and sit there and play a video game in my office by myself like these fuckers do. Not a chance. I need people and their
Just
degeneracy
silently.
in my life.
Right? Like silently talking to chat as they type to you furiously.
Ooh.
Like,
My days of being able to do that for 8 hours are gone.
I've been spoiled.
Overlay episode 7, please.
I was waiting for that.
Episode 7, please. Listen, Shay, it's been a while since you said something that, you know what, almost bannable,
Almost
bannable, but then
up with hand heart.
when I think about it, you're not Estenial, and that's what saves you, like all the time. As I go, well, you're just at least not Estenial. It's
And
okay.
you're throwing Cool Kid under the bus.
It gives me an opportunity to fuck with you. It's the same way. But I said something to Quirky when you said something in chat the other day. Immediately the DM, I'm sorry. What are you sorry? I don't know. I said something, you yelled at me. It's my whole point. All I do is yell the whole stream. What do you? I do essentially loud noises for 4 hours. That's it. That's the stick, you know.
I love
I
it.
stabbed a man with a trident.
Come in here and we're gonna play a little NPR ASMR D&D tonight. Once you get your back scratchers out, let's all lay down.
The reason we're here, let's go. It's through your donations. So make sure.
Make sure to lick the rock long and slow.
Oh, sword and stone liquor.
Yes.
I like how you just co-opted it and you're like, this is my last name.
Dude, I'm like, how could I not? That was episode 1. I'm taking that.
True.
Wasn't it? Or 2? It was
Proof.
an episode.
Episode
True,
1. We were
it's
at the big fuck you buffet.
Yes.
I was eating tons of meat in front of a cow, and you were licking stones.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's so good.
Big salute to our fine folks over on YouTube again this week. Good to see you, Samuel. Good to see you, Iggy.
That's right. I can pull up that chat. Come here.
Yes, you
chat.
can. You can dual chat it. And there's
There's
a handful of folks that prefer to hang out there. We love you.
What is this magic?
I'll try to get the emotes loaded up over there. I think they only have the old ones if you want to find a way to support there. And that's great because YouTube, they got it figured out. They like to give creators 70% instead of the lowly 50% trash that we're given over here on the Purple People Eater. So we appreciate that. Thank you very much. And now they have gifted subs over on the YouTube now. Look at that. They're going up in the world, baby.
We love it. We love it.
Even has a chat pop out. All right.
And
Yeah.
that pop out can get real thin.
Oh, that's not the way I thought that was
You and
going.
your thin pop out size, I swear.
I'm all about them.
I stack them.
dark
I do
window?
2 thin chats and I stack them.
I've got Chatterino on one half of the overlay, and then YouTube on the other side. Able to get them nice and thin.
I'm jealous of all y'all's real estate. I need fucking 3 more monitors, man. Still.
all I have to worry about is just the overlay and then forage. That's all I have to do.
Monitor number 1, what the stream sees. Half of monitor number 2, the Gola XR. Then OBS, chat stacked on the ultra wide. Move over to the one giant, which is still not big enough, 27-inch that's in front of me of the board that I see. Then we got the roll log over here. Then what the hell's going on in Twitch? Then there's what everyone's DMing me like I'm actually monitoring this over here at any point in time. And then all the way over here, OBS on PC too. It's fucking psychotic. Absolutely. When people walk past this, they think that I play Minecraft at a sufficient high subscriber rate. Okay. They think I'm a very important person. It is not true.
No, bro, it's Roblox.
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 Yeah.
Roblox.
You can play with these
I don't play that
Roblox.
fucking game. Don't even know how to pronounce
Like
it.
fitness?
Hey, you know what? I forgot it works. You can either play with Roblox or Roblox, whichever, however you want to say it.
Rob does Roblox.
Captain Roblox. Fuck that shit. That's what I'm gonna start calling my children's content. Quit turning this into fucking Captain Roblox, you chuckle fucks. Let's move on.
What you gotta do though is like replace all the like dirty words and swear words with just like nonsensical words and not even really good overdubs either.
They were speaking Simish earlier. By the way, that's canon in the other campaign is Undercommon is Simish. And Sam knows it. Like she knows. Well, she knows some of the actual fucking words in Simish. So she's fuck
Nobody
it.
does. That's not real.
She's a sim streamer at some point in time, so she knows it.
Wow.
She knew the specific words. It was great.
That's insane. That is insane.
Voiceover job. What to speak Simish in a game?
I mean, you can really say anything. It's just all about whatever the inflection is at the end of it.
I feel like most of mine end with shimana, and I don't know if that's true, but that's what mine do. So.
Smash.
Snooky, the snooze move, and
I did make a revelation today that I need to send a cooler to either my buddy Charles or to Mudcat to have ready to be like, hey, you can use this cooler whenever you want. 358 days of the year. This is your Yeti cooler. All you have to do is have it so you can get it to my hotel room once a year.
Stocked and ready. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ginger already has that cooler. I mean, you want the high dollar one.
That's honestly, that's not a bad move, dude. That's a smart play. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I believe it's going to go down this weekend, 100%. Yeah, Destin, because I'm like, yeah, I need to go ahead. I'm going to get that stock before everybody else comes down there because I know we can get down there. Everybody's going to fucking buy up as much Juice Force as possible. So I'm going to fucking get Juice Force the week before.
Yep.
And then you have Black Ops being like, "Oh, hey, look at this juice for us."
which we should, because Publix bought it all up, so they should. I don't know if you know, but that's the reason we didn't have it at East. Publix bought it all. They bought all the 1985 and all the Juice Force on the East Coast and did BOGO runs.
A 12-inch pub sub with a tall boy Juice Force.
But
let me tell you that
I couldn't find Juice Force, and I've had it in stock the entire time.
that Acquisitions Incorporated beer.
I have it. I bought it
It's-
online because I didn't get to go to PAX.
It is the best starter IPA you can ever drink. Like, you don't
It's
like
really good.
IPAs, you don't like beer? Try that.
Shit is good.
Gateway. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, side note for you inside the game, Shackleman. I took care the night that we went over your character sheet. I have all summons in every format. So in spirit form, I have air, earth, water, and fire. That's the one I was missing there. And I have the larger. I have the actual elemental as well with the right damage put in. So you're good, and you're in the form that we talked about. So you're good. I got all the permissions on them and done. So
Wow, look at you. Proactive is.
I'm on it. I did as many people that have things that summon spirits. I got them all put inside so that you can actually roll from it if need be. You don't have to actually have the little side sheet open. So
That extras tab is
The extras
strong,
tab.
man. Ugh, so strong.
the only thing is, how do you move a spirit into the extras tab if you have like a summon spirit something? Those don't go in there.
Yeah, I always had to just use the spell.
Yeah, you just
Which
have to
is a
use the
bummer.
spell, which leaves it up. So I'm like, I always make sure to recreate those.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Is Macklemore still alive?
He never died.
He hasn't been mentioned.
He hasn't been mentioned.
Still.
Cool.
Oh, you know
Cruising.
what? He, there was no talk of him going under the water with us.
Okay.
However, we got a potion that we had to drink to go under the water. But Solomon also had an ability for us to be able to breathe. So maybe retconned that spell got cast on Macklemore, and he's been just chilling like on your back pouch, being like, yeah, fuck him up. Yeah, swing hard. Yeah.
I feel like Jester and what is it? What was Jester's weasel? Can't remember what the name of that
Oh
thing
my
was.
God.
Sprinkles.
Fuck. Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Kill me
There's a
now.
Sprinkles
We're talking about
onesie
his rat.
now.
yeah, you're talking about his rat. No, your rat can.
Yeah.
All of you, your rat can breathe underwater too. He's been with you the
Okay.
entire time. So
All right,
yes,
Macklemore's with. All right.
yeah, you're good. You're good to go on that. Man,
Just making sure I didn't have to come up with another hip hop name. A white hip hop a white rapper's name.
I'm sure he's popping tags with you the whole time.
I was sitting there going,
U.S. Pop and Tech.
these fuckers know an NPC that I don't. I'm looking over at the notes. I'm like,
I saw your face, but then I started thinking you were reading some weird message.
oh, I was looking. I was going, I don't remember this. I go, I haven't drank on Netherdeep in a long time.
He's like, how did you get my notes? Where? Is he Robert just crossing off? Well, I can't use that name now.
I'm gonna pop some tags. All right. Anybody got big announcements they want to share with the community? They want to let them know what's up.
GCX in less than a month. That's it.
Less than a month
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, join the pool crew. Let's go.
I'm
Oh my God, summer suits for everybody.
I'm not gonna call out some people that I saw on Twitter that were complaining about the price of the plane ticket, but I'm gonna let you know that for future, you go on vacation, plane tickets do cost more if you wait to the month before the shit happens.
Or the week. Or
You I know we're coming out of COVID here and we might forgot how shit fucking works, but yeah,
I thought you just showed up at the airport and buy it from the lady with the tappy keyboard and says, hold on, let me find a ticket for you.
If only.
Yeah.
If only.
if there's a pilot shortage and there's a fuel fucking problem, I'm gonna let you know that plane ticket, that last minute one, that's what it's gonna look like. All right, so good luck. Well, at that point I'd be like, you know what, I think I kind of want to go John Madden, honey. I'm thinking about like a cross country tour.
I debated it, but I didn't want to have to take an extra day each way up and down, so I just flew. Like,
you better do it with reason. Like, do I have a friend to visit? Do I have a reason to do this day for me to drive 8-10 hours each day where I'm stabbing my eyes out on the US? I mean, if
95. Just...
Come on, if you got Roas Firebird, you're just doing it as a cannonball run.
What was I thinking? Just spinning in a gravel parking lot. That's how he's gonna roll up.
Hell yeah, man.
Peter Man.
Damn, Peter Man. Fucking A, man. Fucking A.
Hyro is beating on the hotel wall. Hey, Rover, turn it on channel 16.
You
Got you.
Rest exam.
Dude, that's the hacks. We hack the local hotel channel and put your 24-hour D&D stream up on that local channel on the hotel.
On the Hotel Resort TV channel.
Hacking
Yeah.
too much time. Hacking.
It's easier to just pay somebody off at that point.
Twitch is too busy trying to take away the view on somebody's Google Chromebook somewhere on me. You know, they're mildly concerned.
Remove that view.
I can identify that view. It's got a mole on it.
I smell a bot.
Oh, so bad. All right, over here, this is the end of the week for the Dur and Dur here. I don't know if we're going to be doing anything over on the weekend or not. Haven't thought about it. I'm probably going to be catching up on some edits because it's going to be lake next week. I can tell you that. I looked at the water temperature. It would be this week, but people don't have the gumption that I do to go drinking 70-degree water that quickly turns to 65 whenever the cloud goes over.
And just keeps going down.
That's how you get the walking pneumonia.
In there.
But yeah, then the lake season will impart, and there'll be a little bit of redneck Riviera for a hot minute until I get burnt out and like, oh, I gotta dry this sponge out. I think I'm gonna go back to Cape and play some D&D. Yes, we want to thank our sponsors as always: Shabby, Shy Flames, West Wolf, and the OG for namesake. And also, we can't be remiss if we didn't give big shout outs to Ether and West Wolf, you folks, and Bass that give out a ridiculous amount of gifted subs so folks don't have to see ads. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you guys all enjoyed the lore drop going into Wednesday where you knew more than the party. Now that we have things set up, I'll be tossing out another vote for you guys to pick between the campaigns to hear the next lore drop. That'll be going out over this weekend to be settled by Sunday. So look for it over on the Patreon. I should get us all caught up after tonight's episode. I'm going to dump everything onto YouTube, and I'm just going to put the constructing thumbnail on it, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I'm going to have all the content up there to where you can access it. So if you guys wake up on Friday during your business day, you should be able to see all the wonderful Dur and Dur that we have done. I'm trying to figure out when my edit time is going to be versus when I edit and make thumbnails and then load up to YouTube. So I'm figuring out this whole new world of adding a new task. So it cut a little bit into my upload time slightly.
You've got all the new shorts that you're doing too, so go check out the shorts.
Yeah, appreciate everybody. Thanks for liking and sharing and being super sweet to everybody and telling them how funny they are and our never-ending supply of dick jokes. that are only scratching the surface.
Literally only scratching the surface. It's the smallest surface scratch.
Dude, they're all like 17 back and forth. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be getting real good at this by the end of the... But it's awesome. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too, reliving the insanity. Picking up where we left off. Actually, with our beer. Voodoo Ranger, thank you guys. You're the shit. Good old Voodoo Ranger. If it weren't for y'all, we couldn't get this wheel greased either. We appreciate the shit out of your committed sponsorship. And at that moment was when I realized that Feisty almost won the war.
No, I wasn't gonna do nothing.
He almost won the war until I looked over and I saw that I typed it and then didn't hit send. And I looked over and I was like, dude, he almost got me. He was so close, but the Voodoo Ranger, it was the power of the voodoo that swirled the voodoo, brother. That's what it was. Oh God. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We do it live. Picture time. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, let's fucking go. Oh, score. This is how you content create right here.
Live in front of the audience.
Content creation.
Welcome to Masterclass.
Fucking live content creation.
Welcome to the Captain Robert Masterclass of Content Creation. If you'd like to tip, bits are widely accepted. Gifted subs are amazing. And if you're on the YouTube side, make sure you take advantage of all those gifted subs.
Give it a like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. You can
make sure that bell is on.
YouTube and TikTok.
And which with the little girl.
She'll like us, tribe.
You'll like the way you look.
I guarantee it.
I don't guarantee anything. Hey, I'm like Chappelle, baby. I get paid by the attempt. Evil Knievel.
You get punched in the face on stage?
I was gonna say,
Chappelle didn't get punched. He got half-ass tackled. Get your fucking comedian's name out your mouth.
I love that Chris Rock came up and high-fived him afterwards.
Right? That was so good.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
The best part is Jamie Foxx in the fucking cowboy hat. That's the best part. And then Jamie Foxx talking about it in a Chappelle impression after it, showing up. You know, shit's going down when Jamie Foxx in a cowboy hat shows up.
So small, quick little tangent. Our company helped run that event for the photography. So we had a staff member there that night.
No.
That happened it was a shit show. The behind the scenes was a shit show. That whole poor human was just like, I don't know what to do. Because the photographers like trying to capture the moment because it's a comedian show. So everybody's personal phones are in the bags, the privacy bags, right?
Chappelle's one of the first comedians to start doing that.
Exactly. So there's very little like leak footage of it. So everybody is wanting the high resolution photographer photos. And he's like, I don't know.
Getty Images. Getty Images.
My favorite is the LAPD is not prosecuting. What do you have to do in this town?
It's insane.
Like,
that's insane.
Yeah.
Chappelle is getting prosecuted for returning too heavy of a beatdown.
No, man, you just had to if you sold weed in the 90s, that's the only way. Sold weed in the 90s, you're in for 45, dog.
Yeah.
Picking up where we left off last week. Forging your way through the Emerald Grotto in a contest against your rivals in the Festival of Merit. You found yourself in the city of Jigao. Pushing forward, battling through large giant octopuses, quippers that literally ate your an unfortunate gust of water that sets you back severely, but not as bad as your rival counterparts who flooded into the final chamber to fight this corrupted shark with you. agreeing to fuck the other party, you guys allowed Captain Solomon to send out the dark ink to blot out their eyes while Quippers tore them apart. Largely, they were incredibly lucky, swinging in the dark, only knocking unconscious one member, another going underneath with Quippers. They fared very well for having to fight blind, as we too had to deal with the sumbitches down south and the giant shark. We prevailed, but not without Aaliyah and Pickles going unconscious due to some brave actions. And Dermot, the small cleric goblin, bringing Ilya back. You all made a pact. Fork over the position whenever the Emerald Grotto and the party is finished. They vanquished the ink as you worked together as they left. You with the emerald in tow, going into a secret room. We've been called by a god from the depths of the nether deep, or the deep below, however you want to say it, whichever universe you're in. This Elixian called out as their moon goddess, no longer a connection to them. They have been imprisoned there for many, many years, calling out for the party to save them after you've touched this incredible, elegant necklace. We pick back up as the rest of the party comes back to consciousness, but not before revealing Malachar to be Solomon's patron. Valis to Org's sworn enemy, and currently imprisoned in the deep below, with goals on both their side, as Solomon believes Valis to be the perpetrator of sinking Salt Marsh, and is certainly on the line for killing his poor goblin friend. You have the name Radio because you wrote it down last time. You pulled it out of nowhere. Or you pulled it out of your actual notes.
He did. I pulled it out of my notes from one of my other characters.
Did I write it down? Because he was like scrubbing not needed. Nope, I didn't. I didn't write it down.
Let's see if I can find it real quick while you're progressing the scene. I will jump in when I hit it, because I know who you're talking about. That was GOST.
Yep.
Mr. Faust notes, baby. Let's go. Figures you need me on this campaign, you pussy. Hister, that's not nice to say.
Dual personalities.
Oh, that was Salt Marsh. Where's Salt Marsh?
Consciousness slowly flowing back to the party.
The fuck? That's some crazy shit. Everybody up?
Everybody fine out there?
Captain, sorry, I passed out again.
2 ears, yeah. Got my nose. Got my tongue, yeah. I'm in good shape.
I don't know about good shape.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
here.
You'll see what was down below.
Mm-hmm. I remember falling. Remember a lot of darkness. Remember something purple. And it slipped away. That was the end of it. Next thing I know, I was here. Oh, Captain, you see anything?
I saw what called out to us. The golden man in leather armor. What we saw here I saw them in prison. I saw them corrupted. The same things that fester in your wounds, Pickles. Ilya. The same thing that took that shark over. Lord God, they have questions to answer for us up. Sending us down here with whatever the hell that thing had. Somebody attached that emerald to that fucking shark. And I want to know. I want to know if it looked like that when they did. And how the hell they did it and walked away in one piece.
I quickly became a game for keeps.
Speaking of bite, can you can anybody like, and I like lift up my arm and just like a spurt of blood comes out of my armpit.
Jesus, Pickles.
I mean, it's not. I've had worse. It.
No, it's not the blood. Look at it. You see that? See that?
I mean,
red?
yeah, it tickles, but like.
Got that same red that the shark had on it. I can heal you, Pickles, but it's beyond my magic. Whatever the hell this is.
I mean, no penicillin? Like.
This isn't a weekend at port.
This does not feel like penicillin will help, but you make a point, Solomon. How? I thought this was an annual thing. Are we supposed to give them the necklace? Is it ours? What?
We're supposed to return the necklace, but we have some deals to make before we return anything.
Something's not right.
We'll find out real quick. Search the room, see if there's anything else in here.
Aye, aye. Immediately, Asorin is going to make his way over to the pretty green rocks and resume inspecting those.
Yeah, just don't lick anything, Asorin, please, not now.
More concerned with the neck where the necklace was sitting on that pedestal.
Go ahead and roll investigation check.
I will help add to that with mine.
Yeah, checking, Ilya would check
Yes.
out trees, since there's magically trees growing underwater.
We'll do one at a time here so I can remember. I'll get you second and then the rocks. I see
They're
it.
not rocks, Captain. They're stones.
Of course. First rolls here. Investigation 13 plus a Pickles 9. You go over towards the stand where the Jewel of Three Prayers was plucked from. Pale light still surrounds. Pedestal is crystal. Doesn't appear anything else unnatural about it.
Don't really say anything, Captain, unless you want to log this this big crystal pedestal out of this room.
I don't need this pedestal. Whatever, if this is a site to whatever Sahanine, Saloon, whatever they want to call their moon goddess, it's fine. I'm not here to desecrate things.
When Pickles hears that you don't want the pedestal, he'll try and push it over, like not enough to like break it, tip it, but I want to like see if there's anything underneath it.
Athletics.
Why am I rolling at advantage on that?
25 both
Your
ways.
barb.
anyways.
You're Barb and you're coming off a rage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so 23, 25. It just automatically rolled advantage. That's interesting.
You're able to lean this thing over with ease, look down. Hey, don't break that.
Nah, I got it.
Nothing underneath. seems to settle back in. And well, it did take a good amount of peeling. It has been suctioned down here for a while. But you're a strong boy. Back to the walls being covered.
There's vines all over these walls. We thought we could use them to climb up, but maybe there's something behind them.
You go ahead and roll investigation check, Shackleman. Ilya, you can go ahead and roll a nature check.
Nope. Lost some pretty vines.
So strange to see life underwater.
Now the
Land life.
It loaded up on my end. Is it the click in thing? I
one
clicked it.
shouldn't be able to see my mouse. Two, it ain't loading shit.
No.
So we'll fix that. Go to the old back
least
at
now
the
we know.
event box.
We know that Robert doesn't use a custom mouse pointer.
Use your little finger.
What, do you use one?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know anybody that does.
I have a small
Remember, like,
anchor.
Yeah, remember like back in the it was like
Oh, man,
Windows
I do.
98, you could change that.
You had magnifying glasses. You could have like weird compasses. It was
Just
so,
like a little weird pointer finger that did this. That
yeah,
reminded you of the old Apple. Or,
yeah.
and then you click on it and go,
All right, go ahead and give us a couple new rolls here.
Oh, I much prefer my other one.
Have you guys clicked features on your sheet to where your sheets
It
are
showed
connected?
up on my chat log
Yeah, it shows up on my chat log.
in Foundry.
Because Osorin just did a lightning strike.
Mm-hmm.
lightning bolt.
Not on the important one.
We'll
We'll go ahead and do a reload.
Of course, that one comes in so much better.
Okay, I'll be able to see him here in a second. If what you say is true, Jake from
The dice-
State Farm.
Dice is on what was on screen.
Are you really
He's a
wearing
guy, so-
khakis?
Khakis.
He sounds hideous.
Well, he's a guy, so
All right, first nature check, 14.
Yeah, I keep that over the 6.
Look at there.
just real
Six.
focus on that one. Just real
Yeah.
focus on that natural one.
Never existed. Radio, I want you to flip a coin between yours. You got a 2 and a 20 here.
Always heads. Let's go heads.
Always blue. Always blue.
Always blue. Always blue. Always blue. That would be
Hey.
heads. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, the vines here seem like normal ivy. They're obviously they're getting light in from this structure. There's small white, green, blue, intercepted colored flowers that are part of it that are strange, but you are in a different material plane than you've ever been in before. So while it's a combination that you've never seen before, it's not something that's so otherworldly. They smell good. Kind of a honeysuckle smell to them.
Yummy.
Ilya refrains from tasting it like it was a honeysuckle flower.
Are you gonna be Ilya flower liquor?
No, I will take one though and tuck it into my braid. Flower wear, not flower liquor.
Shackleman, you're investigating for
I'm just looking beyond the vines on actually to the walls.
Yeah, the wall to see if there's anything back behind it. There is not. It is a closed cavern that has been closed for some time.
There's no like glyphs. That's real. I'm really looking to see if there's any writing on the walls behind the vines. That was my main question.
But, you know, let me tell you something else I'm investigating other than the thing you know, while I'm at it, I was kind of wondering, you know, if it also did.
If you want, I will roll again.
No, there's no hidden writing that's back behind it. It's not, doesn't seem to be sheltering anything. If you were to guess, you would think that people have probably gotten in and out of here by that ivy and why it's possibly been placed there.
I don't see anything behind the vines, but you know it's gonna be our way out of here.
Because somebody filled that stone backfill in that's been broken apart at one point in time. It doesn't seem like it's moved in a very, very long time that we are able to swim through. But
the down below, right, that we came through. Okay.
So somebody came down here a long time ago and placed this
from this side.
Yeah.
Right.
And climbed their way back out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't think there's anything else in this room.
Let's not waste any more time, shall we? Let's make our way topside.
He's been looking at these green emeralds all around.
I'm very sorry. Your investigation check, sir.
Look at these. I've never seen rocks like this before. These are magical.
Literally rolls the dwarven stone history. I love it.
I made it.
Attaboy.
I made it for this.
Describe how you're investigating these stones.
So mainly it's checking the opacity, right? So it's looking to see, you know, how clear they are, how far you can see into them, giving some knocks on them, hitting them with the hilt, just to see in the structural integrity, checking, you know, really intrigued by the cut work that seems to be on them. Is that natural? Doesn't appear to be natural. Seems like somebody has done some carving. How deep do these go? So just kind of an overall inspection of this gem, what it looks like. Does it look familiar? Those types of things.
I want you to roll a D100.
Ooh, I'll give you a D100.
Deliver.
Look at this. Somebody's been placing these, carving these. Still can't quite tell. Looks like it might be an emerald, but doesn't look like emerald I'm familiar with.
When you hold them up and you're checking for that clarity, you're holding it up to the moonlight and it cuts through like a knife through hot butter. And it shines down and you can see as you have it transfixed there, you feel a warmth and a comfort. It's like tucking into bed. It's dry for the first time after just a horrible, miserable
Fresh
day
sheets.
outside. Fresh sheets. It's that kind of feeling, a weighted blanket. It's a instant relief of your surface anxieties. And as you do so, 13 HP back to your body.
This feels lovely. Like genuinely lovely. It's like sitting in a delicious soup.
And as quickly as that crystal was that you held up to the moonlight, it just fades into like a pith of fairy fire before it raises up and out of the chamber.
It like disintegrates?
Yeah.
No. It's gone?
Looks like you had your first one-night stand with a stone.
Recharge is the first.
Also,
so he is really intrigued, though, based off of that interaction. Are there any more in the room?
Yeah, there's about 4 of them inside the
I
room.
want to grab another one. Pickles.
yeah, do you sit in soup often? Is that something that happens?
You never sat in a nice big vat of soup?
Is that what you think a bath is?
That's a joke.
I mean, that's how I smell my delicious odor.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Oh.
Before you vomit, come on, get over here. Get over here. Leah, you too. I want to see what this does interacts with your crimson affliction you got going on.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's about to happen.
Rub it in there.
But
On the shoulder.
I don't know. I feel like this might be connected. Maybe there's some sort of tie-in with this emerald grotto that we're going through, and this whatever energy coming off of his. So he's gonna take one of these stones and slowly bring it towards the closest wound that he has there, and see if there's any sort of interaction as it looks like the rock is getting closer to the red wound. Is there any sort of interaction that happens?
Literally cuts, as you can see. It flares up. It's almost like, looks like worms peeling itself from the skin, but as that Runus raises up, you can see it disintegrate through that moonlight as it cuts and cauterizes in where that scar is at. 5 HP back, and the affliction is gone.
Let's go.
You look good, Pickles.
Okay.
Exhaustion 0.
Oh, all right.
How's that feel? Is that too much? Is that
I like stretch a little bit. I'm like, ugh. The bad news is it doesn't tickle anymore.
that's okay? I'll tickle you if you need it, but
I mean, do you charge? Because I don't have a lot of money.
I'll take it in soup if you got it.
Ugh. I gotta go. Thanks, buddy.
And I'll grab one of the other stones and do the same thing with Aaliyah and her wounds, and clear up that affliction that's on her.
Does the same. Exhaustion 0, 6 HP.
And both of these times, those stones are also disintegrating. They pull that red
100%.
energy.
After they do their job, they fairy fire into green and then slowly float up towards the moon and gone.
Are they small enough to carry? If whatever is remaining, if I put them in a pouch?
Yes, there are 2 remaining.
I will definitely. We're gonna need these, I suspect. Maybe we can get some more info when we get topside.
Roll a D100.
If you put them closer together, are they like magnets? Do they like repel from each other?
I'm not really interested in trying out when I'm gonna put this on the satchel on my hip. So he's gonna wrap one in cloth and the other in cloth before he puts them in his bag. Said roll a D100.
No, you wrapped them in cloth and don't roll.
Oh,
because you're gonna touch them.
We don't touch things anymore.
the only reason is because you said it. Otherwise, they'd have been touching. Let's go, Pickles.
There'd have been some touching going on.
Yeah.
Touching Pickles.
39 and
Okay.
40, 2D10.
Okay.
Great roll.
All right, so 2 fancy emeralds that pull away. What was the name of the red? Do we know it? We don't know it as characters. Okay.
The affliction.
Yeah.
Green is good. Red is bad.
Fucking stone licking for the win. Let's go.
You did really good. Thank you. I'm sorry. I clapped the hand.
Oh,
on the
thank me.
shoulder.
You can thank Mananan for that. Sometimes those gifts just flow through me.
Namanon.
Phenomenon.
Manan.
Menominee.
It's time to get your Mananan ass out the fucking way. Let's go. Topside now.
You heard it, Captain said topside. Get your asses moving up these vines.
We gotta climb. Fuck.
Been climbing.
Start climbing.
Get out of here.
It is unless
He
you
looks-
want to ride him here.
We gotta ride.
I've got my own. I'll leave you to him. It's like shake that sensor, and Ymir comes puddling out around, starts swirling in the middle of the room. Give me a boost, boy! As I will cast levitate and goes to the top of the room.
Fucking cheaters.
Uh,
I'm gonna like try to jump into a mirror in my full suit of armor.
That's what he's there for. I mean, he's a wind elemental. He's going to give you a little bit of a toss.
All right. See what this does. Jumps in.
Suddenly transported to Kansas.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Starts reaching to grab for the vines as he starts falling back down.
is that tornadic air elemental drops down, and it does several spin-offs of smaller individual shaped tornado spirits pick you up, and at first you kind of like teacup around just a little bit, and then you kind of get your balance as you fly up one by one up out of the moonlight, shooting out like a volcano from this emerald grotto. You can see there are people lined up all along the actual docks and the beach. There are tiki torches out. There are people that have been waiting for some time. You can see the rivals over there. They're winded on the side of the docks, kind of like laid back and over. And then you can just hear the crowd, woo! Fuck yeah! As they just go nuts. There have been people here drinking for quite some time to see who
It's like the
emerges.
worst race to watch.
Yes, everyone's been in
You
the
watch
middle of
them
the
leave
ring.
and you watch them return, and that's all you get to see.
Watch them go in the hole. We drink till they come out, boys.
It's like the, what is that, the 5th Harry Potter book or whatever?
Yeah,
Just up
Goblet
on
of
the
Fire.
shores,
Yep.
like,
I don't know what's happening, but look, somebody come out of the water.
As you guys shoot back out, still bathed in moonlight in Jigao, but holders of both the emerald and this necklace, of which I am now wearing around my neck. It's underneath kind of my beards and my braid, but it is there. That's when we declare the winners of the Festival of Merit. What? The Witchlight 120s. I need to cut back on those. What is your name?
Who's he looking at?
Looks back at the entire party, putting you on the spot immediately.
The fuck doesn't he know where the crew of Martha's Last Supper?
Martha's Revenge.
Martha's Last Stand.
he's Steve.
Because I'm gonna keyhole you when we get back to the boat.
You never give your real name, man.
To Martha's Last Supper! And the crowd looks out, they're like, yeah.
Good one. Maybe workshop that a little bit more.
Well, they would understand if they fucking sold the ship. It doesn't mean a lot until you've been eaten by a fucking fish that big.
You
Fuck
keep Martha's name right out your fucking mouth.
We won. We don't need that fucking consideration.
I just need a thing for the winners. That's all. Let's.
Ah, yes, winners. As the Soren holds that emerald up that he grabbed from the shark.
You're winners. You just put fucking Captain Solomon in crew.
As he kind of speaker slowly rolls up to the rest of you. As winners, there will be exchange tomorrow.
Exchange?
Yes. You are
Fuck
all
me,
due
exchange.
free stay and warm meals back atop the Broken Tusk. Oh, I'm sorry, the Unbroken Tusk. And that is the inn that's up above on the Turtleback.
Wait,
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna rock to sleep tonight.
We will get to official ceremonies in the morning. I think you've earned a well rest as the victors.
I think we've also earned some answers. The fuck was that you just sent us down there to do?
As I said, things will be answered in the morning.
Just a quick question. Is there going to be a tab associated with our overnight stay? Because we got some hungry pirates here.
The tab is on the city of Jagao.
That's all I needed to know. All right,
Pickles
everybody,
is-
Martha's falling out
Pickles
to
is
the Unbroken
instantly
Tusk.
suspicious, and he wants to roll an insight on the morning.
Yes, you may roll insight on the speaker.
Oh my
Let's
god!
go!
Pickles is our weird
No,
iguana.
it's not on the log.
No, it is now.
Very
Fuck
obvious about it too. That my bright blue eyes just get real narrow.
As the
Laser focus.
and I neglected to say that when you raged, you actually shit your pants. That was
Oh, that's
revealed.
right.
That was revealed.
You're
Underwater though.
That you've
So-
one of the reasons why
Why?
you've always been raging. I don't know. It happened. And you said this to Irving Wastewater. You also were raging with the small pot belly from all the pies that you ate earlier.
Okay,
was-
okay.
Had to shake
It's-
hands.
Not
says
in prime
why.
form. I wasn't raging in prime form.
Oh yes, you might have been.
He gets a whiff of what the rock's cooking, and he water can only wash off so much, and he sees those beady little eyes, and he starts to sweat a little bit. I promised you that we will have a long conversation in the morning. We have nothing to hide here but the ceremonies of a well-earned conquest.
And a giant fucking shark covered in red shit.
Speaking of which, and he pulls a tooth out of his ribs and he's like, "Anybody want this?"
I do. There's a little goblin child that's like been inching his way over.
Autograph it for him, Pickles. Make his
I was gonna-
fucking day.
I was gonna charge for it, but hold on a second. All right. Then I just scrimshaw something into it.
The tooth is as big as a dagger for this child, and he gets it. He's got a big smile on his face, and you see him go, "Thank you." He immediately runs over and he stabs the shit out of his brother.
Yes, he does.
Ow! And you can see it like it's like a 1/4 inch deep shank.
Blood has now squirted.
And goes, "Ah!" And the father is laughing. The mother hits the father almost as hard as the shank. They go over and tend to his brother's shank wound that he has. They're like, where the fuck did you get this? And he just shakes his head, but he's peering around and he's looking with a big smile on his face back over at you, Pickles, because you're the strongest thing that he's ever seen that's as close to this size. Just absolutely, you got your little pot belly full of pies. He's seen you win the pie eating contest, and now you kill a shark. He's thoroughly impressed.
So like on the scrimshaw is actually like a very, like on the tooth, it's a very like quick scrimshaw, but it's a very fine mark, and it's almost like like an artisan's mark that you'd find like as a stamp or something like that on very fine furniture or stonework or something like that. And he did it so quickly too, like it was almost just second nature. And when he sees the kid stab the brother, you see like almost a little bit of nostalgia come across his face, and just like, yep, yeah, he's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good kid.
Still eyeing the speaker, Soren says,
I'll be getting my questions answered. If you tell me to wait till the morning, guess who's waiting? Well, I'm gonna drink you out of fucking house. That's for sure.
You can certainly try.
Oh, I fucking will.
Sounds like he wants to come drinking with us then. I mean, why don't you follow us? Well, give us a guided tour down the streets back to this Unbroken Tusk. And then we might have a few drinks together.
It's been a very long day. I will be getting my rest, and I will leave the spoils to the victors.
Well, the victors are requesting a drink with you. We've had just quite as a long day as you have, I do believe.
Persuasion disadvantage because Pickles has scared the living shit out of him.
You're welcome.
I'll take that. I mean, it's a +0, so this is gonna be good.
oh yeah, there you go.
You sufficiently scared the shit out of him enough to the point I can't even get him to get a drink.
He takes a couple whiffs and he's glad he doesn't smell shit in your drawers. But he's like, I think I'm gonna go home now before I shit my own pants if I go out drinking with this group. Like I said, be lucky if I can keep my eyes open past walking through the docks. I will see you all for a rather hearty breakfast in the morning.
That'd be good goddamn coffee. Captain Solomon doesn't get up for nothing short of the best fucking coffee in the territory.
Somebody roll a perception check that's not Shackleman. Everyone else may.
I will.
I've been pretty locked in with this conversation.
13.
You gonna roll one, Ilya?
Yeah, sorry. Perception.
Oh, that 20.
Ilya heard free alcohol and just we gotta restock the barrel
Halfway down the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Pickles, you have seen the drow Galisaird, who's now conscious, sitting over on the dock, not with the rest of his party. He's about 5 feet away, and you can see, I'll just find us some coffee in the morning.
So they are there though with us. They're right there on the island. That whole group.
They're just like sitting on the dock. They got brought back from unconsciousness.
Yeah, like they're like folks are they're tending to their wounds that are out right now. They're exhausted, laid out. Looks like the end of a swim meet. You know, there's just fucking bodies.
Everybody's eating hot dogs and fun dip.
Like somebody give me some calories, any form. Honey stingers are out.
I'm gonna look over at Shackleman.
You guys want to? Just come drink with us.
That's exactly what I was going to talk to Shackleman about.
Is that what we want to do? Should we
Fucking bring him along. We got things to talk about.
I just turned over to Ostrin and be like, I already invited him. Are you gonna uninvite him in front of me? Is that what you're gonna do?
Who are you speaking to?
The drow. I just like once I hear him, I was like, just come drink with us.
I'm good, thank you.
Well, fuck you too. You lost. Go wash yourselves off or something.
Don't you think you'd be getting away with this easy? We got words to have. Dermot knows.
As he glances over at Dermot and gives him a squinted look.
Dermot.
If we're drinking, Dermot has to come. Dermot, you saved my life. I owe you a beer at least.
I suppose so. He's
remember.
very nervous. He is very fucking nervous. And he
I
shows at
understand.
100%.
You tell that group of yours that they coming and getting a drink with us.
I'll do my best.
Something that's
Maggie!
not the right-
Maggie! We gotta go drinking. Okay. Okay. It alleviates his it's his confidant. It's always like he doesn't know what to do. Maggie, what do we do? And Maggie's just, of course, we'll be fine. Okay. It's like Maggie's his emotional support character. Okay. He's the kind of guy that would show up to work back in my bar days and be like, "Do you see this forecast? You see this? There's bad storms coming in. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. It'll be. I don't know. That's tornado side. We'll deal with that then. Okay. All right, boss. I'm going. He's getting a walk-in cooler. If it goes, this planet's fucking gone. Okay. You won't want to live in it. If you die in that walk-in cooler, whatever's left, you don't want to live there. All right, boss. Sorry. Wastewater actually, he's the first person to come over when he hears you. He goes, ate all the pies, killed all the things, got angry because you shit your pants, and you killed that fucking shark. He goes to give you the angled high five that's that immediately goes into the half hug.
Careful the ribs. Look at this. Look at that. I can count them. You want to count them?
If you don't get that immediately tattooed tonight in permanent, you're crazy, dude. It's awesome. Yeah, let's get some fucking ink before we start drinking. What about the same time? Fuck it, we're in Jigao, right?
Did we just become best friends?
I mean, I got a tattoo. Some of these I got a tattoo over the tattoo, but like, I'm down.
Captain,
I like it.
permission to do pirate shit while we're here in Jacau. I think the crew wants to get ink and drink.
Permission fucking granted.
You heard the man! Fucking get ink and drink something!
As you see, pulls out freshly fucking squeezed. He pulls out a small potion where you can see the black ink that sways back and forth. When you are tattooed with this, you're able to get animated tattoos. So you can actually tell a full story with it, much like the newspapers in Harry Potter. And you can let it remain static in several different formats, or you can have it completely play out as well.
You're Maui. Like you become Maui.
100%.
I love it.
He tosses Pickles. Keep her the ink tonight.
Hi! Let's get you some ink.
Irvin looks over at you. You got the hand on this, and you can hear him.
Did he just shit his pants?
It in Jigao. as he sharts just a little bit.
I think it's just the city. I really do. I think it's just this place.
No, it's the pie.
Give us your best rage face. Give us your best rage face after that.
I've been penguining that since I went in the cavern, man. I knew I should have just let it be free. I got a lot to learn from you. Ayo, you can see, is pissed, distraught to the point of where, like, laid out tired, but now pacing and like just trying to recount things over and over again. They're the type A try hard that hasn't got over failure yet, from the swim competition now to this.
Yeah, 'cause I severely beat her in the swimming.
Yeah, beat her straight up on the swimming. Galisayerd is still off over to the side because the dick, and what transpired inside the cavern much earlier as well with the boulder.
Yep.
Dermot is he's excited. He's now crawled up on Maggie's shoulders now, is currently riding as he's like, "For the tavern!"
Kicking his little feet.
He's like, tattoos. He has no tattoos, so you can hear him talking to me. He goes, "I never got one. Is it like drinking and giving blood? I don't know about this. I think
you're gonna give some blood, all right?
No.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm just joking. I was fucking with you.
Just nothing on the neck. I'm just not that hard.
Oh my God, man, I think that's exactly what you need. What's your favorite story? We need to talk about.
When am I gonna place it in here anyways? You can see the armor that already comes up. Maggie's like,
You seem like you'd like a good butt cheek or tramp stamp.
Yeah.
No, Dermot needs something coming just over the top of that armor there.
How about on your little ears?
I mean, with a wee man like that, nobody's gonna fuck with him when he sees that.
I need a fucking drink first before this. Give me a Buddha Ranger.
Yeah. Hey, you want something? Have some of my personal flask. I'm gonna hand him my wine skin.
Oh fuck, Juice Force. It's gonna be that kind of night. he hits it.
Oh, yeah. Boy, come on. We're gonna go see the sights of this fucking town. And we're gonna burn it down. Well, maybe not burn it down, but we're gonna have a good goddamn time.
There's a couple of folks that look over and they're like, the fuck? And they're like, hey, they won. It's cool. There's a handful of half orcs. They're like, fuck this place.
And just as Dermot is starting to feel comfortable again, I'm gonna be staring at him, waiting for him to make direct eye contact with me, and as soon as he does, I'm gonna give him that stare down. Don't you fucking forget about our deal. Just mouthing it.
Doesn't say a word. He's just
not meant to be.
Hasn't told anybody yet.
No.
As you walk back with the most interesting parade of locals, hanger-ons, plus the rival party. As you head back, you can see there's the local tattoo artists have already been flogged in, and it's hilarious. They actually have their mobile chairs set up in the center of the bar, laid out. Like, this place is what it looks like in my mind has always been the fancier tints of Sturgis.
Oh, okay.
100%. So it's like when you come in, it's just piles of the aluminum voodoo bottles on either side. It's
the amount of catering trays that are triple filled with chicken wings is insane at this place.
Just fucking stacked. There's a lot of leather and studs. What's that?
Any girls dancing on the bars?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! This is it looks like you could film a Motley Crue video here at any point in time. And Jagao's the kind of town where most people travel by Goblin Scout motorcycle. So like there's some pipes here in town in my side. So there's a lot of There's a lot of rowdy going on for sure.
I don't know why it's so stuck on this right now, but I am thinking about all the different ways in high fantasy that beer companies market their beers at dive bars. Right? Like, I want the high fantasy, the cooler gauge to show what temperature they keep the beer at. You know, I want to see all these crazy neon signs. Oh man.
Oh, well, I mean, the very first one is there's a huge Yeti, and the thermostat is actually down by its huge blue nuts.
Keep it Yeti cold.
100%. There's white dragons on like every polycarbonate cooler that's over there is like the back of a white dragon where you're like pulling it out like
so many games of ring toss. the string ring game.
There's an ice gelatinous cube that's actually out there that's been Botoxed into stasis where you can just reach in there and there's cold beers that you pull out.
That's so fucking cool.
Is it a shot luge on top of it?
100%.
I love it.
Shot skis. We do shot skis. Let's do fucking shot skis.
Oh, I want Maggie and McDermott on ours for sure.
There's this
Soren
whole
goes
like
a stool immediately.
There's an entire wall dedicated just to poisonous fish that they bring out, and some people are actually getting just a couple pinpricks of whatever poison these things have. As you can,
Their pupils immediately just go.
Yeah, there's some shit going on over here. They keep it a $1.05 in Jigao.
That's what we're probably gonna end up tonight, right? I tell you.
Nothing we haven't seen before, but it's got a nice rough around the edges. A good, like, the biker bar before any bullshit's happened. It's just everybody's having fun. It's it's daytime before it gets stupid. Like, people are like, hey man, like your bike. There's plenty of comments. Nobody's getting shoulder checked. It's just it's a fucking great place to be. Bike week in Daytona. Like, yeah. And then somebody gets shanked and it's fucking,
the other thing I've had in my head is the little goblin kid has been running around in this parade the entire time with his new dagger and has been stabbing people's feet randomly.
Oh yeah, just get
right in the ankle and then run away.
He's like Russian attack, just with everything he sees.
I'm gonna do Pickles rogue shit.
He's essentially working on that first point of rogue right now. Yeah. And Irvin sat down. He's waiting right now. Pickles is first in the chair. Ilya's first in the chair because they fucking took the shark on. So it's like fucking, hey, credit where fucking credit's due, And currently there's a small projection going on of what the fight looks like down below. It's a very baseline,
the courtroom drawing.
We all look like the leprechauns attacking the shirt.
I have those drawings anymore.
It looks like in the in Division, whenever you would come across the different spots where it'd be kind of like you're outlined essentially, and it's just some motion pictures of what went down, and it's really just an arcane stone recording of the stories as it's replayed back as Captain Solomon's. Yes, this is the annual event. Captain Solomon's been given the
yearbook.
Yeah,
Right.
He's been given the interview and the play-by-play, so it's been recreated. So when people come in, they see what's gone down in the full bit. And even Dermot's highlighted, and they see the resurrection in there and like the clear out. So like they see the whole scene and like. And they're getting some consolation, high fives, and like, hell yeah, brother, way to come through, kind of shit. Yeah, it is a festive mood inside the Unbroken. Ilya, what are you getting inked up while you're inside Unbroken?
That's a great question.
If you need more time, you can hold that thought as well. So don't want to put you on the spot.
No, I think having taken on the shark and having been underwater, she would go ahead and get kind of in like, I think Osorin has the wave, or like your wave necklace, but she'd get like that really pretty kind of swirling wave pattern, like shoulder cap on her arm to commemorate the fact, you know, of everything that everyone just went through. And she's been a good swimmer, but, you know, definitely never experienced anything like this in her life, having come from the mountains.
Whenever she sees the waves starting to work on your arm, Ayo makes her way over to you, and she's actually got a secondary cocktail with her, and she's drinking bourbon cocktail at the moment, and she sets one down next to you. She kind of turns the chair around AC Slater style and has them held up. Cocktail?
Would be wonderful, thank you.
I haven't been beaten in a long time.
I want to let you know, I didn't cheat. I'm not that kind of woman. I would never do something like that.
Neither did I, even though Galasire wanted to. That's, you know what? Fuck it. Who gives a shit? I shouldn't. Hey, I shouldn't even been saying his name. Who cares? I just want you to know that I got a lot. And she pulls up and she shows just a full sleeve of like her wins, and like you can see the story of how she's gotten her harpoon and what she fought to get it underneath the sea, and you can kind of see the struggles. She goes, "It's about time that I added this story." And she looks over at the tattoo artist. I want the same thing. And she points over to the waves that are on it, but she wants it distinctly to show her back behind the waves. Like, she wants to see her coming in second place on this. She's like, but she wants to get your symbol that's like up above. So it's the waves and then you and then her back behind it.
These wave crests. Banana Macklin will be so proud.
We just become best friends.
Not yet. You haven't drank nearly enough. And she throws it back.
Another. Bring us, you little man. Bring us drinks. I don't care. Just bring me drinks. Bring us drinks.
And it's actually the little goblin boy. He's like, yeah. He's been under the table. He goes up because it's Jigao. There ain't no drinking age in Jigao. The kid's got a tray. He's coming back. He's like, ooh, dude. There's 3 pitchers of beer on it. There's 2 whiskey cocktails. He's just so happy to be in the tavern. He's just like every kid that ever grew up at the Elks, you know. And now that now that you can't you can't smoke in the Unbroken Tusk, it's a good environment. All you have to do is step outside. So like, kid's lungs doing all right. He can totally do that when he becomes a burnout and make that choice. So it's really a healthy family environment.
I know this kid. I know his whole origin story. I know what he grew up to be. I know what he's doing now.
He's going to be working the United Methodist fish stand for Boy Scouts Troop 2 at the county fair before you know it. Selling whole sides of fish. Hey, Radio, it's exactly what I sent you this morning of the...
oh, yeah.
The signs of my people. The fucking NPR fucking piece on the fucking German rednecks of the area that I come from.
Oh geez.
And it's in the words of the the priest that gets relocated there, and like they give him the breakdown. They go, here's the things that we do. And it talks about you don't mess with our whiskey.
We like to smoke and we like to drink whiskey. Everything else between that, it's all family. That's pretty much what I got about it. It was just, it was a whole lot of.
And it was like the Vater. It went through all the like the German, the second, third generation being over here. The Vater, the Mother, the Holy Spirit.
Oh, you're talking about the Vaterland?
The Vaterland. It was like they said a prayer, and I don't understand any of the words, and I don't think they did either. Yeah, a little bit of that. Jackalman.
It's time for me to get caught yet. I'm ready. I got enough whiskey in me to fucking get this done.
Just a huge burly of a woman the size of Maggie throws you down in the chair. They pulled up a third. Oh! So you're slammed down.
This is what I'm talking about as he throws his coat off. And you can see on his right arm where already there's a moving scene of the megalodon that bit onto the back of the ship for Mirtha's. I want you to put it right here. Right here. It's going to be tentacles from the deep, rising up, bringing a ship from the bottom, and from it a jewel held in the mouth of a shark. Now fucking tattoo it on me. I need another drink.
Hold on tight. And she
You think this is my first rodeo?
She totally
Fucking do your worst.
She dominates you and gives you a washcloth for your mouth.
I mean, as he's grunting, you might hear "I love you" through that washcloth, but can neither be confirmed nor denied. No, nat 20 on a roll perception.
It's not a D&D until you hook up with your homie as a orc tattoo artist. I know how you like them.
Mean underbite.
Tim, on your what are you getting on your full side?
So when Pickles comes in and sits down, like, sits up in the chair, like little legs dangling, he takes off his like leather armor and throws it down, and Pickles is head to toe covered in very geometrical patterns. And like, is it like the artist is like, and Pickles like, the ink is gonna work. I promise you. The ink is gonna work over this ink. And he lifts up his arm and he goes, make the bite permanent. Make it repeat itself over and over again. And so it's all of the teeth marks, and it just keeps, like, it looks like the wounds just keep opening, bleeding, and then closing.
Fucking
so rad. Like the shark is constantly biting him.
And it's a little goblin with a skullet that goes back into a French braid. And he puts down what looks like almost an arc wielder's mask. And you can see his goblin tattooer is like, and he does some of the fastest work out of everybody else, but it is immaculate.
Hell yeah.
This guy's making money going ink right down now.
I know, right?
Perfect photo.
I got all this real estate right here. Let's go.
It'll be me in 2 weeks when I get more work on my Ninja Turtle legs.
Look fucking awesome, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have all my shins are my one shin is all Ninja Turtles.
Real fucking good too. Like the outlines is just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I gotta say this.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll see you at GCX.
That's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be just in time for me to go in the pool too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, hold on. You have to wait 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
What are you doing inside the tavern right now, Soren?
He's ready for his chair time. He's been amping up behind Ilya, very teared up by you getting a wave crest on your shoulder.
It makes me so proud to see Manannan done on anybody's body like that. It's just beautiful stuff. You've been doing great work.
When it's all done, if you'd let him, he'll put his hand just kind of hovered right over that new fresh piece of ink.
Blessed be Manannan MacLear. Keep this shoulder and this whole body pure. For forever. She will live with the ocean, and the ocean will live with her.
So he gives you a little prayer and blessing over your new wave-crested shoulder piece. And is gonna sit right down as soon as you sit up out of that chair.
And I will say, Osoran, I have never seen someone's god actually respond to them. Very new.
It's powerful stuff. This ink is like it's telling stories. Keeps the belief on.
It is. Now draw a cock on his shoulder. It'll be funny.
Irvin Wastewater is kind of sitting in between all you, and he goes, "Couple more drinks. That's what we get on Galasayard's back."
That's a fucking dick right there.
All right,
We need to knock him out first. Someone have a little bit of toxin.
We tell him it's something completely different. A huge monument to his people. One of the biggest monoliths ever created. It's gonna be a fat cock on his back.
Big fat cock with lots of veins.
A couple of hairy balls just tied all together. Big veiny monster.
He's currently sitting in front. He has a he has a gin martini in front of him. With in this place, yeah, it's a dick move today to order because he ordered it up. It would have been just fine. He could have got a martini just fine, in a highball. But he specifically said that he wanted it up, and they cleaned out the one. Like, you got one back here? Yeah, they found it. It may be an old margarita glass. Who knows? But it's getting the job done.
But yeah, as soon as Aaliyah stands up out of the chair, he's just gonna slip date right down in behind and explain what he wants on his bicep, which is he wants a ring of the emerald rocks, and every other one being a white stone rock, and a look of like it's kind of the ring around a well almost, but the well is full of water, and he wants the shark kind of coming up, swimming up towards the well. And with all of that red, just crimson ichor on that shark, and as it passes through the water, swimming up, you'll see the emeralds activate and pull that red affliction off of the shark. And as that shark leaves the water, it actually goes from its bodily form into just a skeleton as it crests out over the water, signifying the death and the completion of that task and the tools used for it. And the whole time that he's sitting down getting this tattoo, he is explaining the magnificence of Manannan MacLear to the tattoo artist, who's already done an amazing piece on the wave.
He's like,
Cool stuff, man.
Yeah. But yeah, you get an interject. Rad. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Really?
Well, and they give the questions like, so like, when you like first get into Manannan, like how'd that happen? Like, where do you go? He's asking all the questions just to keep you going.
Makes time pass quickly.
100%. It's like you're on your first date again. Yep. You guys all get amazing tattoos commemorating the battle. Solomon's been sitting at the table enjoying it, just soaking it all up. He's got that shit-eating grin that he just can't get off of his face. The same when he walked up and accidentally ordered a steak dinner inside Whitestone. He was so happy. And he's drinking pictures of the Voodoo Ranger. spoils are nice, but the company is better. It's been a hot minute. We needed ourselves a port call. That's for damn sure. Good to break bread with you. Bunch of scallywags. And he calls for a cheers in between. And, even at this point, Galisayard is calmed the fuck down and gotten himself drunk enough to where he's come over your way, Osoran. And
cheeky move you pulled there. Kinda locked it. I'd have done it myself.
Are you trying to win if you don't try to cheat?
I ain't cheating, just outsmarting.
Tell me a little bit about this thunder and lightning that I heard.
Oh, you like that, don't you?
I could feel it up my fucking leg, even though I couldn't see anything.
He rubs his fingers together just to build a little static energy and just snaps it up over towards his clothes just to give him a little bit of that flutter in his shirt.
You see, that's the power that runs through.
I see. And he points up over at the bar. And he snaps his fingers, and you can see all the beer glasses turn upside down as he holds them with anti-gravity on the other way. Second hand, you see him send over as there's a couple people playing beer pong over back across. You can see him steal that ping pong ball, and it whips underneath, and he starts to just manipulate his hand and around. You can see as he's playing the ball game with about 8 different mugs. And like the whole bar's like, this one. Like everyone's going fucking nuts back and forth. Oh, Soren, go ahead and give me an investigation check. DC 19.
Oof.
You got this, buddy.
Oh! Bullshit!
As he stops and looks back to you to call to see which one, you send just out a spark across, and it has just enough arc to where it goes and it hooks underneath that cup, and you see the ping pong ball just black and incinerate on the one you shot, and you don't even break the bar glass as he sets them back down.
It's so crazy because like that electricity tail just kind of like circles around and just hangs out inside of the glass and finds its way to the ball and almost like scoops it up and just gone.
What a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
It's all in the way you move your fingers.
Even he gets a great laugh. Food's coming out. Munich style Schweinhaxen, just huge pork shanks glazed with this little bit of a sweet and savory crust over the top that's been turned to cracklings on the outside skin. You can smell the fresh rosemary chicken, sour braten pulled out by the tray, sweet Yukon golden potatoes that have been laced over with all the fat and drippings from the rest that's been cooked. You can smell onion bratwurst and a little bit of peppers on a large tray that's pulled out. A massive thing of vegetables, beets, and beer salad spread that goes across a long pile of Obatza cheese dip that comes up in a mold up and over the top. Piles of whole fried fish, bone in, stacked clear side to side with fresh lemon. trout and pickled salmon that comes hooked over the smoke trays that was held up and over. There's a massive hearty cauldron of soup over to the side that appears to be like Texas tortilla, and next to it a massive thing of chili that's near the fire and hearth.
All this looks delicious, but where the fuck are the shark steaks? I'm eating a goddamn shark tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm eating a goddamn shark tonight. They try to eat me. I'll eat them back.
They cut you off a chunk of swordfish that's like 3 inches thick. It looks like a Texas cut ribeye when you get this. It's literally got the bone running down the back. They haven't taken this thing out. It's not shark, but it's going to be the closest thing to shark steak you're getting tonight.
It's shark. Shut up. It's shark.
Even the little goblin child runs up and he carves a little piece off of it. I want a piece of the shark.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Use that pickles blade.
This dude's going to grow up to be a fucking menace.
Already is.
Already is.
God, you're in your food descriptions. God damn it. Like, God, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Hey, I only like to do them at 12:30 in the morning, where best thing you can do is open up a bag of Fritos.
Gosh, man. Honestly,
Dump some Hormel chili into it and just call it a night.
What made me salivate the most was the vegetable medley tray. Like, that had all of the flavors in that I was expecting to have in my mouth. Like,
Dude,
Aldi has the frozen German cabbage like salad right now with the raisins and the apples and like.
So, Danish weddings, they do whole tables of that vegetable mixture and medley.
yes.
Oh my God. And then it's dotted with all the pickled fish and like the bit. I don't know what I ate, and I ate at least a small 6-foot table of that beer salad, and it's just up there. It's just all day. You're like, yes. Oh my God, this is so good.
I mean, it's just because it doesn't fill you up the same way, but it provides all of the same flavors because it's cooked in all of the same stuff.
It's so
just,
good.
It's so
And
good.
they can get it at gas stations, and like we don't have any. It's the most like European shit I've ever had. Like I never get anything close to it unless my buddy's wife is making it for all of us, which spends all fucking day creating this, and we just destroy it in minutes. Like,
One thank you at the end.
It's delicious.
What else are you doing as you spend the night drinking and song singing and celebrating your big win?
Ilya wants to see if she can get Ao to dance on the bar with her.
Persuasion check advantage.
Awesome.
Persuasion check. Super.
Where's persuasion?
Oh yeah.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go.
14. She looks back at you and she goes, "You know how to dance to Copperhead Road too?"
Come on down, Copperhead Road.
Yeah, with Eve, she's up there with you on top of the bar. Y'all are holding fucking court. Go ahead and give me a performance check. Advantage since you got Ao with you as well. Y'all are fucking athletic as fuck, so. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Crushing it. New Ink buddies. You're in. Irvin Wastewater is in the he's in the table now. He's like, dude, I couldn't resist it. He's got actually he's got a tattoo of you pickles that's on it, and it's
shit!
It's written.
Oh shit! Shit got weird.
It's written, but it's written Stimpy style. So he's turned around. You can see he's filled up his diaper that he's got, but he's got the mallet over his shoulder. And there's also he's got it drawn where it looks like he's packing heat, and Galicide Aird is bent over on the other side. And
he is such a fucking Wookiee. He is such a Wookiee.
I couldn't resist. It's the only way I'm gonna remember shit in my pants, man. This is it. This is all I remember. Tattoo artist is just shaking his head like, what the fuck? After done all these cool, meaningful, like, he's like, yeah. He's like, hey, when you get done, and he's like, of course he's getting a Voodoo Ranger tattoo, because this is the only thing, since there's not Fago in this universe, that's what this guy would get. So he's getting the Voodoo Ranger on the back of the calf as well. He's Irvin Wastewater.
Soren has actually made his way over towards Galicide. Brought him a little bit of food.
I send him over some glasses to stomp on up on the table there.
As he's pointing over towards the ladies dancing on the table, gesturing him to send him some glasses to stomp on. As those get shattered. And then in the most, because we're at a very drunken state now for most everybody, I would imagine.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
What even brought you to these parts?
You talking to Galicide Aird?
Yeah.
Everybody else, I was bored.
You're just here for the festivities then?
As he turns around, he looks at the rest of the crowd. I'm certainly not here for the women.
Yeah, I don't see any beautiful dwarven ladies here either.
Looks back, it takes everything for him not. He's like, he's perfectly clean shaven, like absolutely. Like, he doesn't even have a cuff wrong right now.
Beards and the bosoms that just come out to here.
He's repulsed by anything that isn't refined. You only get better if you try, right?
I see.
Have to hone your craft some way. Not gonna teach you this in school, let alone these kinds of tricks. There's not many that do now.
I guess we'll have to see from this next competition how much better you've gotten.
There isn't another competition. This is it. Festival of Merit is over.
No. I'm talking about next year. You know we gotta keep the title.
Oh, next year. I'll be lucky if I'm anywhere near here next year. And hopefully, I'll be honest with you, as much as I would love to kick your ass in round 2, I doubt I'm anywhere close to go.
Oh yeah? Where's these wins taking yous?
Hopefully with some more fucking money.
We like money. We do.
You don't have to like it, but you certainly have to respect it. No getting around without it. We're certainly not printing it these days. Ugh.
What do you do for money? Certainly not winning. Not winning no competitions, that's for sure.
No, fuck you. We hold our own. Take jobs. Haven't been together for too terribly long, but we've been successful with what we've done.
Where's the best place to find work around here? Pick it up in town?
Oh, to be honest with you, came here to see if there was anything disturbing. Anything that goes creaks in the night. Usually the farmers have something to complain about. Everyone's too drunk to care. That's obsessed with the festival, so we said, fuck it, take some time off, enjoy ourselves. We have the money, and that's what they always... If we don't have the money, we have enough money.
I want an insight check, but I'm also drunk. So I don't know. What would you say? Would it be a normal?
I just do it normal because it kind of counterbalances like everybody's.
Yeah,
everybody's getting housed.
Loose-lipped. I'm loose-eared. Like,
Yeah.
No!
Oh no!
As he's talking to you, he slowly sees you, Doc Brown, out.
Marty!
Morty, what year is it?
It's not as long as me, but you go out for a solid 5 minutes. He looks up and he goes, "Oh, fuck me." As he's been talking, as you wake up mid-conversation. There are two incredibly attractive of the beer cart girls have actually come by and they kissed you on either side as they saw you go out. So you have two huge rosy red lipstick kisses on either side. You have no idea that they're there.
Cassian, what year is it?
It's been 5 fucking minutes, you asshole.
Okay, I'm there.
He gets up and he goes to get another drink.
Hey, go fill your cup up.
That sucks. There's one more piece I wanted to throw in there. No, fuck you, that one's. So good, so close.
They do tell a tale.
They do. He's gonna eat himself to sleep now. That's it. He's done it.
Yeah, I think Ilya would wind up like kind of jumping off the bar and like reaching up to help Ao down, and just be like, "Are you okay? You went out earlier. You were carried out by your teammate.
It's
You're okay."
not like this is the first time it's happened. Shit happens. You can't. I'm not going to think about the what ifs. It's all or nothing. I can't second guess what I'm going to do in there. My team has my back. I trust him. I trust Dermot. I trust Maggie. Looks over at Irvin and goes, "I sometimes trust." As he's smiling, looking down at the handiwork of this Johnny Chimpo Ren and Stimpy scene that he's got as he's over with Pickles doing hood rat shit. I trust Irvin. Fucking degenerate. Even if he is an asshole most of the time, I trust Galasai audience. Best intentions.
Yeah, it's an interesting group. I'm thankful for Dermot. So.
Dermot is now drunk enough to where he's come over to people and goes, "I didn't think you were gonna make it," and I'm,
It's a real touch and go there, boss.
It was getting real dark in there. And he's wiping away the tears and he's like, "Fuck. Oh, fuck." Then he just kind of gives you that half hug, like Maggie has been following to make sure, like, kind of like guiding him bumper cars. He gets emotional like this. I don't know why I have echo on this voice. I shouldn't. He gets emotional.
Is that a half hit on hug that he gave her, or is that like?
No, it's fun.
No,
it's a 100%. I'm drunk and I'm just so happy you're alive. Like, I'm so.
I'm hugging my thigh, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, you and Maggie are like the same. Like, it's the same hug. He comes in and gives his buddy. Oh, fuck. He goes, "Maggie raised me up, fuck it." Kind of like raises up to the height. He's like, "You're a good group. You're a good fucking group." As he just does a little fist pound over the shoulder. He goes, You're good stock." He wipes away the rest of his tears and he goes, "2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it." He finishes off his draft beer. He burps. He's got himself a little. I guess I got a little Pickles belly. He's been over there eating for a while. He's been trying to get this heavy buzz off. He got drunk so quick, it's not working. I wanted to get a tattoo. Like, I couldn't get my armor off. If that's all you needed, it's all you needed to say. Just starts to take it off. He's like, fuck it! As he finally gets the back plate off, you can see he's got like the A-frame on underneath a layer of chainmail. He looks like, you know, he's the kids that you sent out from God, Red Ryder BB gun, Christmas Story. It's like, you know, he's got 15 layers on. He's like shucking them. He's like,
Put my arms down. Arms down while you're cool.
And he fucking, I want the full back. Is he like
Go for the full back piece.
He's going for
Old.
Yeah, he's going for the full back piece, and on it, it's a very stylized where it looks it's kind of like the Star Wars pose. It's like he's raising you back up, like there's holy light, like, and he's ripped down below. It's like, and you're raising up for
fucking movie poster.
Oh, and he's movie poster. Like you're raising up, and there's the shark, and there's Pickles. Pickles is ripped, but he still has the pot belly going on just a little bit, like Conan the Barbarian, as both of you are beating down this giant shark in the middle. And yeah, that's totally what he's getting on the
give
back.
him some of that moving ink. He's earned it.
Yeah. And it starts to get like questionable below. There's like you go down and like there's like Ayo and like the slave Leia costume. Like it starts like the drunker he gets, the weirder the 80s movie poster gets.
Oh man. That's fucking
And
gold
forever
right there.
immortalized on your body. You know that doesn't come off.
When he wakes up in the morning.
Really, he got it on his back, didn't he?
As Maggie flashes over towards you, she didn't get a tattoo. She got a grill made of Quipper's teeth. As it looks back.
That's the scariest fucking grill I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's all completely capped over in silver all the way across.
What the fuck is that?
Maggie is officially the most fierce person on this team.
Maggie's hard.
Maggie is
Seriously,
hard.
it's been up in Compton. God.
Maggie is fucking hard.
Good time in the jungle? Fuck yeah, you did.
Oh shit. Oh, and Captain Solomon, he's just been holding court, set up towards in the middle, like just having people rotate out. He hasn't been a hard ass on them at all. Sitting back and enjoying, like, because it's port call. For him, there is no business until 8 a.m. breakfast. That's it.
Yep.
It is. If you bring anything up, they'll tell you to go get fucked and go get him another beer.
It's good, boss.
Him and Shackleman right now are in the they're in the point of Tim's wedding. Well, I started there, so let's not say it's a point. I have the double fist of the Voodoo Ranger plus the whiskey and ginger next to me as I'm making him, as old first mate to captain. They have to sit there and drink whiskey and gingers together for at least 2 hours before I let him leave.
Playing side games of Ship Captain Crew, which I have let him win every single fucking time, even when I had him over a barrel.
I beat your fucking ass. We also have a side dominoes game that's going at the there. You have me historically beat as well. You're always better than dominoes.
Well, dominoes is my strength.
Yeah, I just can't get over the hump. You should see him play Connect fucking 4. I don't know how you can cheat at Connect 4, but the man does.
It's not cheating when you know what the fuck to play. It's all about strategery. It's like when you're tacking into the wind.
That's like Connect 4. Connect 4 is like trying to convince yourself how to get drunk the quickest. There's no catch-up game. There's just getting drunk.
It's kind of like drinking with every single fucking crew we've had in your port, then, haven't we?
I told you we're celebrating. We're not talking about other crews. This is the only goddamn crew that exists. best crew. He raises his whiskey and ginger.
To the only crew.
Out of the corner of the eye, across the bar, sees it, and the sword still cheers us. Oi! To the crew!
To the crew. Martha's
You hear
last
from
supper.
like somewhere on the floor. You can tell face down. Oh,
Lisa Pickles is probably fucking shit canned for tonight. To escape. It's not.
Pickles has been dancing so hard for the rest of the night.
if you find him, he is like, there's the little goblin boy has like circled him in a body chalk mark, but it's all in the glasses that Pickle emptied.
It's literally you're in a chalk mark of drinks.
Irvin is still talking to you, but he's hanging upside down from the netting over the bar roof, and he's talking to you about the finer points of inversion and how it really helps him in the morning after hangovers. Has no idea that you've asked out in the middle of it. He's just blabbing on about his shit.
Every once in a while you hear, it's just spine stretching. Yeah.
I got permission to take Pickles down to the Brack. He needs to sleep. Fucking other crew fucking talking to him about something or other, but I'm pretty sure he's out.
I look over and
Shoes on, don't he?
I look over and I see him on the ground. Constitution saving throw, Pickles.
Shit your pants again.
15.
I see him roll over and knock over a couple of the glasses. He's like, I see him lean over, and there's another drink that has a straw in it that you're able to like bend over and get to. Permission not granted. He's still moving.
And you hear Pickles go, if you come near, try me. Just come here. Let's do it. Try me right now.
That's right. If anybody gets over here, I'm gonna come on you. It's
Don't you touch my new friend!
Yeah, Captain, considering what I've heard, I'm pretty glad you taught me how to walk in Pickles back to his room. I think he might have found his soulmate tonight.
They even have a child together now. They've adopted a young goblin boy.
You know, he's always been looking for somebody to get just as weird drunk as he does, and he's enjoying it. You know, maybe bro date number 2, you go to the pinball bar and see where it, see how many other people you can talk elaborate B-sides with,
Yeah.
He is an expert skee ball player, isn't he? He really is.
No, 100%. Anyone else doing things soaking up the unbroken tusk is they've delivered, man. You thought you were gonna drink them out, but there's been no stopping this party, and they've been letting locals come in and like chill and go in between. Everybody's been super cool about it. Nobody's like interrupted your conversations. If anybody wanted to like shake a hand or fist bump, they've done it like the perfect amount of time to be like, yeah, man, you rock. This is great. Compliment a tattoo. It's been those perfect, the perfect small talk interactions where you're like, this town fucking rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good impression left. Anything else that you guys want to do? All right.
Tattoos, drinks, and everything. I think we're pretty good. Pretty good.
Did it right.
Eventually begins to wear down. To begin cleaning glasses becomes the main noise that you all can hear. Parties are still on pockets all over the city. Last bits of George Strait on the jukebox, so you know it's wrapping up.
Water deep by morning.
You guys all can tuck back to your rooms. piece by piece.
As we get up out of the party area, I'm assuming like rooms are probably upstairs.
Yep, rooms are
hallways.
upstairs. Mhm.
Yeah, and there's probably like a hallway to get us to those. As long as there is not the rivals group within vision range. Oi. I had a little chance to talk with a Gallus ahead, Mr. Hoity-toity. You know, I'm really starting to think they might not know shit about this position business. And this is kind of towards the group as a whole as we're getting ready to walk into our rooms.
Captain turns back and he looks over to you, Osorin. You're lucky. I've been drinking, Osorin. I told you. I ain't talking no fucking business until 8 a.m.
Oh, hey, Captain. Just thought I'd share me wisdom. Oh,
You can share me wisdom at 7:45 before I walk down to that table.
aye, Captain.
You see him, he's outside, he's in between, halfway in between the rooms, and you can see him.
He's wavering.
He's wavering. He's rested. You can see the snot bubbles out of his nose as he's fixated. And he's just stuck. He can't. He's paralyzed. But it's creepy. His eyes is shut, but it's just the blackness staring out of the Eldrick's eye that's staring back at you. So you think he's gonna keep talking, but he doesn't. It's just this. Oh, all right, Captain. It's kind of he just stares.
Aye. Oh, okay. Yep. Hey, I hear you.
Snot bubble drip out.
You sleep well.
Shut the fuck up, Osorin. Go to bed.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Osorin.
Shut the fuck up, Osorin.
He repeats it.
Get you in the rack, Cap. Let's get you in the rack.
He goes back into his room. Everybody all laid out.
Pickle sleeps in the corner under a chair. Like he literally like does the thing that, you know, the circle like dogs do, and then like
my gosh,
cuddle up, and then like when he finds a place, like he just lays there, and all of a sudden like his arm just comes out and then pulls the chair over him.
Shackham just sits in his bunk and pulls out a quill and starts to draw on a book for a while. After he starts to feel himself dozing, quill disappears. He folds up the book and puts it right next to his heart. As he pulls that last bit of wool sheets over him, goes to sleep.
Ilya just strips down and starfishes in the middle of the bed.
Yes. Yes.
Right as she's falling asleep, like just rubs her new tattoo and just falls asleep with a smile on her face, but a little bit of drool. She's just instantly out. She's gone.
As soon as Osorin closes the door to his room, he grabs the chair that's right next to the little bench that's in the room and wedges it up under the door handle. You know, we come in and fucking stealing my room. Mumbles to himself and just passes out onto the bed.
What an Osorin move.
Gotta come here and lick my stones, are you?
Paranoid old geezer.
Wall.
I see no pretty dwarven ladies here. Nobody sneak in this room I want.
Can't lick these stones, not while I'm asleep.
Oh, that's fucking choice.
Please do not disturb, no stone licking little placard on the
Cluster down below it.
As you all let sleep take hold. Pickles.
No, not Pickles.
I want you to roll Constitution saving throw, disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. 17.
He's a pro. Not the first time he's hit the sack intoxicated. I want you to make a perception check with just disadvantage.
Oh, it was gonna be super. Jeez. He says just.
Your life.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, your rolls are insane right now. Pickles is a goddamn beast.
Character. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. How's your first rolls feel?
Right?
How's your first rolls feel?
Wait till you fight with him.
Oh,
It'll be all ones from then. I'll turn into Adam immediately.
Oh no.
Pickled them.
All right. Pickles. Your door cracks open. It's one of those moments where literally your friends could be playing bongos next to your head and you would be dead asleep. But when you hear that door creak open, your eye opens up. Perception check flat now.
Oh. 20 was so close.
Heavy footstep.
Can I add to it?
Heavy footstep. Yes, you may.
Yeah, we'll go for that. That D10. Get the big boys going.
Come on, come on. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, you're freaking rolling.
11 became 21 like that.
You hear the footsteps. You do not see. Someone is invisible in your room. And it's not the kind of someone is invisible in your room like Dan Aykroyd when he got the ghost job.
More like Patrick Swayze when he's making clay.
My love.
That's the greatest counterpoint. Oh, your money. Now, this is something that I did when I was in character with you. Final swing, you have the emerald. And I'm going to have placed that emerald has still been wrapped.
Soren has emerald. It was on a spiritual weapon, and he snatched it off.
Oh, it's on the spiritual weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
He took it off it after he went by.
I was gonna let it play out, but yeah, right on.
Oh, okay. It's on the spiritual. It's hooked on the spiritual weapon.
Only reason I made
okay.
the point of it is because you made a statement to say that you snatched it from that spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I did. I have the spiritual weapon, hook it, and bring it back to me.
So Pickles, you lay there still, and then you hear the footsteps begin to walk back out. It's even better. They're like, hey.
Right? They don't know. Right? Yes. Okay.
In Thieves' Cant, I want to tap on the floor. I know you're there.
Pause. Long pause. This is creepy as shit. And then and the door shuts back behind.
I immediately get up and go to the door and just put my ear to the door, like look through the keyhole, like see if I can see or hear the direction that they're going.
Perception check through the door will do with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, you're not rolling. Did my thing lock out? Refresh.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. Anytime now. No? Okay. Are we working? There we go. Okay, try it again. Click the B. There we go.
Oh no!
Oh my God, no!
Oh my God!
What a
Wow!
roller coaster!
Oh,
Wow! You know they're there, but you don't see signs of the footsteps. You don't hear them. You wait for another door to open up. Nothing happens.
Do I remember who has the gem?
it was. I did not hide
History
it.
check.
Okay.
Disadvantage. Because just like me, I don't. I knew somebody whipped it around their shit.
No.
Yeah.
That was a big no. It's supposed to be disadvantage. Oh yeah, it's still disadvantage. Okay.
And really, at this point, it's, oh shit, did they take it? Did they give it to the captain? Did they? It's one of those that's lost. Like, who's got the fucking rings? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's got the fucking rings?
Who's on first?
Who's
I don't
on fucking
remember.
first? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna bang on every door.
I mean, somebody just busted into your room, dude. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're in freak out mode for sure.
I'm literally just gonna like cross all boom 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 cross the other hall boom 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 cross the other hall boom 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 as fast as I can. I don't
First-
care who I wake up.
First door that you pick and bust in, I want you to roll a. We all have individuals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is a 1d10.
D10. A 10. Fucking 10. Deuce.
Christ, you just woke me up, didn't you?
No, it's the room across from us. We're on the odd side of the hall, and you bust open, and it is Irvin and Ao in room 2. As the door opens up and they both look up at you.
Wrong room or right room? You just let me know now.
And they're just in shock, and she burrows down underneath just a little bit, and Irvin's like,
Ah!
Pickles might not leave this room.
Just falling down.
I just go,
Oh my god.
put a pin on that, and I run across the other hall and
Wisdom saving throw, Pickles.
Is the spirit of the wang stronger than the spirit?
Welcome to paradise.
Oh man, Pickles is focused. He's not thinking with his dick.
but the whole time I'm banging on the door, I'm like looking behind me.
And as his hands go up, like you just hear the smack, and you go, "Is that as hard as it gets?" And then the door shuts.
Yes.
Well, you successfully run over across, and after you've opened up the first door, I want you to roll a perception check.
So close.
When
So
you
close to
tucked in that
roof again.
first room, you hear a door open up, slam. I need a dexterity saving throw from you out that door to try to catch. The DC on this, as well as they have it timed, is a 22.
Okay. Is this
Challenge.
something I can see, or no?
Yes, this is something that you can see, but you were inside the other room. It's trying to catch up to that point. So it's, if it were in the room, then I would allow you to have the advantage on it. This is, you hear it and you're like, whoa, fuck.
Okay.
And I gotta run to
Yeah.
catch it because you're like, that's the, they're fucking going into a room. I didn't choose the right one and they're going in this.
All right. Make sure let's review what I have. Let's review.
New character sheet.
Who did?
And just this is a non-inspirational challenge.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
interesting.
boy.
This is a flat contention with what you have on your sheet.
Okay.
It cannot be cheated out by any
By
inspiration.
cards.
Yep.
Any cards or just any inspiration?
Any inspiration or helpful cards. This is a
Okay. And you already
this is a big hook.
Yeah, it's basically a flat roll because he took away danger sense. Okay.
Now, does Danger Sense have hearing?
Danger sense. You have the advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Yeah, because you're tucked back in there and you're disarmed. You just saw your new buddy and
Just got invited to Paris.
to Paris.
All right.
Oui, oui.
Okay.
What's your plus on this?
+5.
+5. Here it comes.
Oh my gosh. 17 and up.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Let's fucking go. He's goddamn
Ice this
machine.
kicker.
Holy shit!
Determined to get back there.
Yeah.
He's determined.
All right. Room number 6. As you get there just in time to see the door close across from yours at room 6. You know right where that individual is. You don't get a glimpse of them because they're still invisible. I would love to give you that, but they are. The best I can do with this 20 is show you exactly where they are.
So Pickles is like jittering and dancing and bouncing and just like excited and ready. And then he stops and then becomes very calm. And he reaches into a pouch at his side, pulls out something, puts it in his mouth, and his eyes, his pupils dilate immediately. And then they go to pinpricks, and so all you see is the bright blue. And he takes a breath, and he reaches down, and just before he punches through the door, he rages.
All right. Go ahead and give me athletics check on punching through on this door.
Oh, yeah. Oh, get a raging clue.
Describe how you kick this door in.
So Pickles is about the height of the doorknob, and he literally just punches the doorknob to pop the doorknob through, like No Country for Old Men style. Just pop the lock.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully make enough noise that he starts rousing everyone.
You pop open this door. Massive noise. Full on rage. And when you do, the door hits and cuts in to this crimson web. And you look back and you see the speaker inside his room, barely clothed, with a massive bite out of him, and you can see the red crimson pouring from his ears and down as his body twitches there as it turns and looks at you, and his eyes go black like the captain's as it glazes over.
You will give me the vestige of divergence. Now.
And that is where we will end this week.
Oh, fucking vestige. Oh,
It's not looking for the emerald. The prayer, the 3 prayer necklace that the captain has is a vestige of divergence.
Oh,
That gold
my
necklace?
fucking God.
Yes.
Wait, so there's another deity out there besides Malachar who wants to get a piece?
I'm black and blue. That's black and red.
Oh, mama. Oh, doctor.
Holy fucking shit.
No, that's not in your module, so suck it. No, we're in the module. This is my worlds and their worlds colliding.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No time for an after show. We just get 5 minutes here before we wrap up because Timbo's got to get some restos.
Yeah.
My God.
But hey,
God.
I was there.
Oh my
Party
God.
scene. Oh, so good.
Gotta have a party scene in every show.
Dude, everybody got a chance to unwind a little bit. That was great.
I felt real good.
Yeah.
Did
I
feel
think
real
I
good.
most enjoyed what tattoos everyone was getting. It was like,
Yes. Big fan.
gonna have to book some time with my artist.
Malachar, yes. So you need to watch the very end of episode 6. You'll find out that Malachar is Solomon's patron, and they hold a grudge because Solomon believes that Valis is responsible for the sinking of Saltmarsh, where he was mayor. That's what brought him out of retirement back into pirating again, because he was all settled down. So yeah, there's two evils. There's my own personal evil in the deep below, and then there is Matt Mercer's Netherdeep. And this is something that I have added to Netherdeep within it. So the shark,
Robert presents.
so the shark, as written inside the module, they go down and they put the emerald on the shark. The shark is normal. Well, there's no way anybody gets down there and puts this thing, no matter what kind of druid they are. If this thing has been infected, it's on. So it gets bit, turned, puts the emerald on. Oh, and then all of a sudden there's just this clear pathway made to this vestige of divergence all of a sudden. Now in the module, when you kill the shark, it crashes into the wall and opens up. In my story, this speaker gets corrupted and opens this up because they cannot claim this vestige for some reason inside the Emerald Grotto, as they need someone to extract it.
The speaker was the summoner that you put the emerald on that shark.
Well, that's what he's supposed. It's what he's supposed to do
his
for
normal
the.
job,
That's
yeah.
his normal job for the festival. But that's, I mean, it's infected, and that shark bit him, and this is like, it's like Dawn and what's it? Shit. God, my God, Quentin Tarantino movie, Vampires.
Oh, Dust Before Dawn.
Yeah, Dust Till Dawn.
Dust Till Dawn.
Dust Till
Great
Dawn.
fucking movie.
Yeah, so like
Actually, it's a Robert Rodriguez movie. but-
Robert Rodriguez. He's just Tarantino's in it, yeah. And yeah, so like you're the length of time, like you're heroic, like before you get turned, like this dude's an
Yeah.
old man, so like he gets bit, Ruinous goes in, like he's just instantly consumed by this crimson blight. And yeah,
So
this,
the thinking is that it was not the speaker that was walking around invisible. Something else was. right?
it's the speaker's body, but
the
he's
speaker.
it's
Yeah.
the speaker's body, but he's covered in Ruinous, like
Right,
underneath.
But he is what was also invisible. Or I guess
Yes,
we
that
wouldn't-
was what was invisible. Yeah,
Okay.
whatever's
Yeah.
controlling him.
I knew he was suspicious. No public figure ever says no to public drinking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
come on.
100%.
Shake
Yeah,
babies and kiss hands. Like, come on.
Exactly. Get
Yeah.
out there, have a few glasses of Chardonnay, press the flesh.
well,
There's a reason that Pickles was very squinty at him.
I
And-
mean, you definitely offset him. I had a big role to get him to stay.
now,
So,
and
I mean,
it is him. You know, he's sweating it. He's trying to figure out like, oh, what's wrong with me? What's
Yeah.
going on? Like he doesn't
It's the guy
know.
who gets bit in the zombie movie and like,
Yeah,
tries to
right.
hide it.
He's-
I'm fine. Just give me some penicillin.
Yeah,
It'll
he
be all
like
good.
I'm a druid. Like he's been able to takes care of these things, you know. Like so, he's like there. And I want to stress that, like culturally, like yeah, this is weird. Like the speaker would be out celebrating 100%. The entire city's out celebrating.
Yeah.
Right.
Who thought it was Galisaird?
I definitely
I
did.
did.
Totally.
I 100% did.
Yeah,
I was thinking that too, and that's why I
Galisaird
did-
was my red herring.
that's why I
especially
did
when
the-
Ao and Shaggy wound up in bed together.
Dude,
My-
I can like
My
anybody like who comes in like invisible. I'm like, ooh.
my second
right.
red
He's already
herring.
been Shiesty. Yeah.
My second red herring was Urban Wastewater. To be like, to be a true
Buddy,
to be a
buddy,
true
yeah.
rogue and be like, dude, BFFs, and like I'm gonna take your shit. But I wanted to make sure, like, I'm like, oh, dude, I hope, like, once again, Michael J. Fox, secret of my success, running from room to rooms as we go across. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna have it, like, I'm gonna have these two always be the hookup that nobody ever talks about. It's the it's the one that just it happens. It's like
I'm telling you, he is a Wookiee. He is legitimately a Wookiee. He lays some of the craziest pipe. He's got the wildest stories and just says the dumbest shit.
And she's 20 leagues above the,
like,
you know,
batting, like, what are you swinging with, dude? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Also, like
I never heard that one.
The bad guy
You've never
stuff.
heard that?
That one's the first.
The Crimson stuff and everything reminds me of a combination of, and they're actually in the same vein. Like if anybody's into the Cthulhu mythos, it kind of reminds me of Hastor, like the Yellow King.
I'm
And
sure
then
Matt probably draws heavily from that.
Oh, Matt loves that stuff. I know that.
Yeah, like,
and then even furthermore, it reminds me of The Thing.
oh yeah, the thing.
Which is my
Definitely,
all-time
I get the
favorite
Thing
movie.
vibes.
The Thing vibes.
That's for sure.
All-time favorite horror movie.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Actually, I even like the remake too.
So the remake is great because it's not a remake. Well, it's technically
Right.
It's,
It is
it's the third remake, but it's the prequel, if you will.
Yep. It is the
All remake
Unleashing
prequel,
again.
which is weird.
I think it's the pre thing.
Yeah, because there's actually 2 movies before the 1984 thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that the emeralds were also the saviors of the Crimson. I thought that was a big kind of piece there.
Yay for improv.
Yes, hell yes, right on.
But improv's great until you have to remember it next time.
Hey, I got a note.
Like who's got
No, I mean he got that because he rolled a 39 on the wild magic table. That's when I created the improv that it's like, okay, we're in a moon chamber, hold it up, refract the moonbeam. Okay, here's cool. So that's how my brain operates on it. It could it could have equally blown the fucking whole chamber up, Indiana Jones style.
That's Soren.
If you pulled fireball, it would have been like, and the cave starts to shake. Yeah, hey,
And the cave starts to shake.
dude, I got limitless ideas off of that list, but this is something you know that it can be done. So if you touch the outside, you're like, capture the moonlight, like, you know, it does this one property. But
Well,
you
I
can
mean,
also say fuck it and touch it again and be like, you know, fuck it, let's find out what happens.
Fuck it and find out. That's one of my favorite ways to
Find
play
her.
D&D. Let's go.
I enjoyed man, like, you guys have me enjoy liking the other party now. Like,
I know.
I fucking hated these guys.
I did.
There's nothing not to like about them. I mean,
we've done our job of humanizing them, and
sucks.
Like even like try hard AO, like when you said you were getting the waves, I'm like, oh my god, I know, like, this is the lesson in humility that like AO needs, and like our two warriors and Ilya and her, like, you know, bond over. Oh my god, it was so good.
So good.
That was such a great idea.
Yeah, the little shits, Dermot's too fucking cute. How can you hit that? Like, how are you ever supposed to hit that?
You can't.
Well, you know, here's the way it plays out.
weapon.
Dermot is actually the really big bad at the end of this campaign. So, you know, we're gonna find out that he's literally a soul sucking demon, and then
Dermot is gonna get one
a skin suit. Just peels himself off.
into the campaign. He's gonna get 1 point in barbarian, and he's gonna take his shit off in fucking rage. He's just gonna be fucking ripped underneath there. Like, fucking hit me!
Scaring Aaliyah.
The huge back tattoo of all of us.
Oh my god, that back tattoo. Oh,
I love that.
fucking give it to me.
80s poster art.
give it to me.
Weirdly, there's a DeLorean in the scene somewhere.
Oh.
The wind
In the middle of the
pours
group, side sliding on the way out.
I can't wait for you to be able to, like, because this was all about you. Like, they're not gonna go in. It's funny, the only person you really went hard in the paint with was with Galisayerd, who would be the first person to tell you a lie if he wanted to in the back. He was the one you asked about in the past. Everybody else, fuck, they would have spilled probably the beans on their whole life. But you guys were having so much. You were being natural. You were having fun with them. And you're asking the one dude, like, okay, hey, what's your story? Because you had this hard on the entire time. Like, what's your deal?
But it's the only one that in the scene made sense to like. Who else am I gonna strike up a conversation with? Right?
100%. It was great.
Yeah.
It was going there, and then the one kind of pulled it away. But then it was perfect because it made the red herring so good and a good shroud over it, and like, okay, he's still strange magic and wants more magic, and like maybe he's not done. Maybe he's a complete sore loser, but no, it's not. It is not him. If I did it to him, there's no going back. At that point, there's no going back from it. Like he's done. Like the other group would have to remove him. He couldn't be with them if you guys were to choose to be friends. Like it would.
Yeah, right.
It would be the line that is crossed. And while he does want to push it to the limit,
we are starting to learn that there's boundaries. And
there is
boundaries.
There's boundaries there, and you know him and Ao are constantly at it. Like, no, you have to earn it, and he's like, earn it with everything you have. Don't hold back, kind of a deal. Good. I love this campaign. It's written enough where it's got good enough hooks, and then you guys are fucking awesome to play with, and we got Tim to roll. Holy shit! Did you fucking roll?
Let's go.
Pickles shits his pants, outdrinks everybody, gets badass tats, wakes up in the middle of the night.
And I got to somewhat start doing my rage stuff.
You get to do your thing, baby.
As a just a quick little like preview, it's never the rageful man you need to worry about. It's the calm one.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
I'm always angry.
Perfect way to end this episode. You guys have a great weekend. We will see you all next week. Much love.